So today I was a lot busier IRL, and my group Ironman gains suffered a little bit as a result. However, I have a fun interview of sorts with my fellow teammates to share, as well as some clips of the progress that I did make today. I spent most of the day by AFK fishing on mobile. While it's not the best for overall progress, it's still necessary. By leveling up my fishing early, I'll be able to consistently provide the team with good food, giving us a solid advantage going forward. It's a little bit of a cope, but it's true as well. Enjoy the clips and hopefully enjoy the interview. Dopamine boxes, here we go. Starting from 36 farming, got a level right away. I think it might be a little bit of a stretch to get to 40. We're starting to get to the point where this ends up dropping off. It's really that first day that you do this that you get like 10 or 12 levels all at once. That really feels insane. And let's see, I think I'll probably just speed through this in editing. See what level we end up at. So we are going to get level 40 after all. Very nice. I have yet to do Fairy Tale Part 1, but we're absolutely going to own Tangleroot with this high of a farming level. I should probably do that today or tomorrow if I have time. And alright, any second now, this is going to be a big milestone for my account. There it is, 21 rune crafting. Just kidding, that's not the milestone. That is 1,000 total level. So I'm a little bit behind my fellow GIMs, but I'm still right there. And now with 1,000 total level, I think that puts all four of us up above the 1,000 mark. So that's really cool. We got to get to 1,400 total on average per person for the next journey tier achievement. So I've got my work cut out for me. About to get a Slayer level here off Corrupted Scarabs. There we go, 20 Slayer, and I've never done a task in my life. I gotta get to 60 combat sometime soon so I can do a Reaper, and I think that'll be a big jump start to my Slayer level. Alright, just finished the second Fort for In3 quest, so I actually ended up having to build all the buildings and the kitchen now. So that took a while, a lot of chopping logs and processing them into planks and whatnot, but this is going to be really good for all my fishing and cooking endeavors that I'm taking on now. Let's see, I'll put this lamp in a prayer. That puts me to 42. Okay, so that gives me protect range and one level away from protect melee too. So I completed Beneath Cursed Tides just a minute ago. And now I'm going to prep my oyster for tomorrow. I think it's probably not going to be efficient for me to open the oyster right away tomorrow. I think that I should wait for the end of the month for a couple of reasons. One, that'll probably give me a chance at getting a monthly reset token from somewhere, whether it be from RDT in the future or maybe from the Deep Sea Merchant. And additionally, at the end of the month, I'll have a lot higher total level than I do right now, so I may end up qualifying for hard clue scroll rewards from the oyster. So I missed the level, but that's a big level. This is 60 fishing coming in, and it's a big level because I get catfish now. So the next tier up from Desert Souls. So even better food, even better XP. We're on the up and up. Yo, if you guys are up for it, I'm kind of fishing for content here, as well as while I'm literally fishing. But I got 5 questions, RuneScape questions. If each of you would want to answer them, that might make a fun video. What do you think?
Sure, I'll do it.
Awesome. Question number 1, and I'll go first on this one. But what is your favorite untrimmed skill cape? And which untrimmed skill cape are you considering to go for on the group Ironman? For me, I'll say I think my favorite untrimmed skill cape is the untrimmed archaeology. And on the GIM, I'm thinking about going for untrimmed invention.
I'd have to go with pretty much. I'd have to go with Untrimmed Slayer. But the real question, the question in the question, do you use the retro override or the modern skill cape?
Oh, you gotta go retro override. The modern ones, yeah, those look like some MTX items almost.
Yeah,
How about you, Accident? What's your go-to untrimmed cape?
Oh my gosh, I don't. I don't know, to be honest. I've never really been crazy about untrimmed. I guess in 2007, I guess I would have liked the Slayer one, but RS3, I mean, honestly, might get a lot of hate for this, but I think they all pretty much look ugly.
Fair. So that's 2 for Slayer. And how about you, Mr. Chills?
I'd say archaeology, just because it's just pure way and it looks cool and it was uncommon like after release, but has since gotten more common as it's kind of easy to get it by itself generally. But in the past, I've always ended up just getting the untrimmed mage cape because that's what I end up using the most.
Okay, good deal. So I'm gonna write that down as 2 for archaeology, 2 for Slayer. So 2 white, 2 black. Second one, I already know what Accident's answer is gonna be on this one.
Borky.
He doesn't even know what the question is. If you could have one boss pet or skilling pet or any pet as an IRL pet, which one are you picking?
Hard.
Immediately, I'm like, well, which one is gonna not kill me?
Borky's so tiny, cute, and adorable, it wouldn't kill you.
Vorky's a good boy.
I'd say Rue
Rue, that's a good pick. I like that.
instead of working. Don't you fly Rue in the Runespan?
You do.
Or does he just... There you go, so I can fly my dragon everywhere.
Let's see, I gotta think of one for myself because I'm not even sure. I'm thinking for me, I'll pick Miso, the Raziel pet. I'm more of a dog person, but I like cats as well, so gotta go with the little spirit cat.
Yeah, Miso. That's actually an easy one for me.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of cats too. Okay.
Yeah.
2 Misos, 1 screeching Vorky. I'm gonna use that clip again.
You call yourself a necromancer. Farcical!
Borky!
Oh, here's a good one. What's the moment in the game where you finally started to feel like you had it figured out? That you were a good player, or at the very least that you weren't a noob anymore? I'll tell you mine. For me, I started to feel like I had things figured out once I saved up enough money for my first set of Drygors. I did like, I don't know how many hours of General Grardor, and bought myself a pair of Drygor longswords, and I felt like from here, I can kind of start to get the ball rolling. I feel like I'm a pretty strong player now. In hindsight, I was probably still a terrible player, just doing General Grardor, but that's when I'd probably start to feel pretty strong.
I guess for me, it's when I trimmed my first main account.
That's a big one.
Mm.
Accident's gonna say like when I got a sub 3 Vorky.
137 or 134 Vorky, bro. I think for me, honestly, one of those moments, those aha moments, I think in general, was learning Raksha. I kind of felt like that's when I really kind of mastered. At least I was using that to really kind of get comfortable with keybinds and rotations and all of that, prayer flicking, the whole shebang. So I think that was a good stepping stone for me. Prior to that, I was doing a lot of decks, which was basically similar kind of skill set, just minus the prayer flicking.
So my answer would probably be during mid-2013, before Virago, when I was gonna max my main. I remember soloing / duoing necks and I was always the tank in Tetsu, I think, in player-owned ports armor. Like, this was a wild time back then.
Were you melee? Or is it where you use just the boots and helm and volley?
No, you were meleeing, full melee.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't even remember the full kills, but I remember doing enough necks to keep a grand exchange offer of battle staves continually buying. So, because I was going for max, and then that dopamine hit of it turned green and you had 99 crafting banked.
That's cool. That's
while
really
maintaining a cash stack. I remember making all those orbs and then selling them all back into the G and then having 400 mil. It was the greatest feeling in the world.
I bet. That sounds awesome.
As a main, and it felt like I was actually progressing compared to my noob days. So Cyruss, do you want to do... have you done Shades of Mort'ton yet?
I have not. Let me see. Wiki. how fast can I get it done? I also think, are we penalized for being competitive group Ironman? Like, can we not use the Shades of Mort'ton world?
No, we should be good.
Okay, so I think that's good. So I'm not like hindering the group by still being slow on that.
No, we were wondering if you all want to do it together.
Oh, you
as a
all want to
group
do it
thing.
together? Yeah, I'm down to do that.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be it for me today. It was a busier day IRL, so not the best progress today, but you know it's going to be like that sometimes. And well, not every day is going to be an insane day full of crazy amounts of progress, especially when you're doing this as just a hobby. If you do want to support this hobby, however, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I'll be making a daily progress video documenting my GIM progression every day for the next little while. So thanks for watching today, and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're definitely going to make up some big ground, so stay tuned for that.